Hey everybody, I'm back again. You'll have to forgive my very bad looking shirt and my obviously even worse hairline. I'm kind of having one of those rough patches or something like that. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so we're going back to cooking again. And I'm pretty much going to do the same thing, macaroni, and I'm just going to change one of the ingredients. I know last time that I did this, I did a beef stroganoff or something like that I added in it. Well, this time we're just going to keep some of the old ingredients in, and we're going to add a new one, and we're just going to keep it basic tonight because I really didn't feel like going for extra stuff at the store. So tonight I'm just going to add ham. So 2 parts of a pig in there and some chicken. Just keeping it simple tonight. But hey Chief, how you doing? Glad to have you here while you're here, when you're here. So we're pretty much just gonna keep it basic and quick tonight. I'm gonna talk about a whole lot of nothing like I usually do. Crazy thing is I was actually at work today. Just going back and forth down the wormhole of YouTube. And I saw that there was some YouTube beefs. There was a few of them actually. Now I don't know if you guys know anybody specifically on YouTube. Thank you, Chief. I don't know if any of you guys know anybody specifically on YouTube. But I follow a lot of things, and I was following a lot of content that was in the Black Manosphere. Look it up. But some of the guys in the Black Manosphere really just rubbed me the wrong way as of late. Considering, they all talk about this whole alpha beta thing, and then one of the beefs that I was following today was between Abba and Preach and Fresh and Fit. Now, I'm not really a big fan of Fresh and Fit, but I listen to some of their stuff. But I am a huge fan of Abba and Preach, so it might sound a little biased when I talk about how this went down. So a lot of people don't know this, but I actually followed the Manosphere completely by accident. I didn't, and obviously I'm not popular, so it really don't matter anyway. But I started following this beef around this morning because I guess it started today or last night, something like that. The crazy thing is that people who don't know, I was actually once a married man. I had a not so good ending to marriage and stuff like that. But it's still something that that had me thinking because one of the guys from Fresh and Fit, I don't know his name, they actually said something about Preach's wife, which I thought was a no-no. Because you don't talk about people's wives, right? You got a personal beef with somebody, you got a personal beef, sorry, you gotta let that beef be between you and them. You leave parents out of it, you leave kids out of it, you leave spouses out of it, you leave everybody not involved out of it. If I have a beef with somebody, it's gonna be between me and them. I don't give a damn about everybody else involved. I'm gonna leave your people out of it, you leave my people out of it. And if we have a beef, we as men are known to settle our beefs. We have an exchange of words. We talk about it, and then we come to terms. We settle them. Sometimes we settle them the diplomatic way. Sometimes we settle them the caveman way. Trust me, there have been times in my lifetime, even in my Navy career, where I tried to settle things the caveman way. But it never came to that, luckily, because I had some good leadership that made sure that I didn't take irrational routes. The other one that I noticed, I can't remember his name. But I'm not going to think about it right now because I don't remember and his beef was with Obsidian. I don't know if you ever heard of that person, but Obsidian is a really popular dude. You know, he definitely knows what he's talking about when he's talking about things. But I don't really follow either of those guys, not really, because I don't want to try to follow too many people. It just sounds like a lot of work. But I will say that when I do hear stuff between those two guys, or when I hear stuff between Fresh and Fit and Apple and Preach, you know, I do like to go through from beginning to end. And I wanted to say this when it talks about talking about the manosphere and stuff like that. You know, some of the guys in the manosphere, when they're talking, they're actually talking about something. You know, like one of my favorite guys to listen to is O'Shea Duke Jackson. Please don't roast me. I do not want to be roasted in the celebrity junk. I already know I'm ugly. You ain't gotta remind me. And I'm not popping, because I'm not a content creator or nothing like that. Just do this on Facebook for fun. I will try to get this on YouTube somehow, some way, but it's gonna take too long. So anyway, besides, I'm just a nigga cooking in this kitchen. So all right, so now since we finally got some boiling going on, we got some stuff, you know, adding this stuff here. We gotta get some stirrage going on. So I'm gonna use this thing, although I could just use a regular spoon. But I don't know, for some sick reason, this just seems a little bit more satisfying. Alright, so I got two of the other ingredients already in the oven. I'm going to throw the ham in there nice and cold, right? So what we're going to do, so I'm going to leave some water on the shrimp, you know, so that it doesn't get all sticky and stick to the pot, as it were. So, you know, now that I got that out of the way, I'm just going to... Oh, I still got some left. I should have some left. I haven't used it all. Let's see. I got. Hold on. I'm going to use that. Here we go. Garlic salt. You know, my dad told me that it was a good idea to put garlic salt on the shrimp. So that's what I do. Well, that's what I do these days. Because when I first tried it out, it wasn't something that came to mind, so I didn't try it. But now, something I like to do. Of course, you know, I gotta make sure the chicken doesn't get stuck either. So, ooh, shit. I'm not supposed to touch that. Okay, so you gotta move it around a little bit so that it don't get so that it doesn't get stuck on the pan. That would be embarrassing. If anybody watching can hear me, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. Because I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I only got one person in. Usually I have a lot more people in this, but you know, everybody has lives. So trust me, I completely understand. Actually, while I'm at it, see, that was one thing I didn't do. I didn't hit the invite button for anybody. I'm supposed to be trying to get people to watch this stuff, and I keep forgetting to do that. Let's see. I'm trying to find someone very specific here, but can't always find everybody. So we'll just get some key people who like to chime in from time to time. Yeah, I'm not just gonna be mass mass inviting everyone, so I'll just get some key players in here. And maybe try to sucker in some new guys. But one thing I do know is that they all can't be gems. Definitely gotta send that guy an invite. Where is this person at? It's crazy that this is usually the time of year when people actually listen to my live streams, even though I don't do them very often. I think this is like my first one in like months. Because I really just don't be like getting online sometimes. And usually when I do it, I'm just toying around with my kids or something. And then on another note, a lot of my friends stopped being online, and then I've got a good number of them that are also deployed in the military. Shout out to the U.S. Navy. And then there's just some people who just ain't active, and I got a couple of people who just got multiple profiles. So not everybody can be gems, right? Alright, so because I don't want to just be sending out a bunch of them, I'm going to just find this specific one. Alright, and let me get back to cooking. Hey, Michelle. I'm alright. I'm just at home right now cooking and stuff. So, I don't know if you've seen this before, but I actually like to do... If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. I want to make sure you guys can hear me because I am doing having a real tough time with that portion of it. I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. Okay. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll remedy that. Let me just turn the power off. Take that all the way off. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Hopefully. But then again, I usually be far away from the camera, so that just be iffy as Halo. Yeah, and if you're still here, Michelle, yeah, Lisa came back to work. I seen her like last week. She's been back ever since. That was pretty cool. I was wondering, there was a whole lot of people I ain't seen in a good minute. Okay, I don't remember how long I had this in here, but I'll leave it in here for like another 5 minutes. Okay. Objects. Let's see where this water goes around a little bit. Oh, shoot. Okay. Put that back in there. So shrimp is on top and the chicken is on the bottom. Hey, Kenny Rivera. Okay, so we got the shrimp on the top, we got the chicken on the bottom. Hey, Kenny, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up because I don't know if people can hear me or not. I've been trying to ask people if they can hear me. Now, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. I'm going to be mad as is all halo if can't nobody hear me. Because I'm going to do this whole thing and can't nobody hear me, but I'm going to just post it anyway. Get this quick stirring. And then I got to get the, gotta have the strainer ready. So when we, thank you, Kenny. Damn, it took you a good minute to hit that thumbs up, man. I'm starting to think y'all really can't hear me out here. Okay, actually, let me put this one back. Okay, we use the big one. Yeah, thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. Okay, as long as y'all can hear me, that's the most important part. Because I want to make sure y'all can be able to hear me while I'm doing this. Like I said, I'm just at home cooking right now. I just had a little thought about some spaces on YouTube and, you know, all that good stuff. And, you know, because this is what I do when I do my little cooking thing. You know, I like to talk to myself and whoever is willing to talk with me. It's like Joe Perry. I don't know if you ever watched Cartoon Network, but there used to be a show in the middle of the night called Joe Perry Talks With You. Although he had actually more interesting stuff to talk about, regardless of you know, how dry it was, but it was still pretty interesting to watch, no less. And as if on cue, my battery is close to dying, so I'm gonna have to shut it down like I didn't want to, because I don't feel like going to try to find a whatchamacallit, so I'm gonna have to shut it down, and I'm about to try this again probably next week. So for the meantime, thanks for chiming in, and I'm gonna have to say 3 pieces, deuces, one love, and I'm out.